We spend so much time thinking about what we put into our bodies, food, supplements, all that.
Right.
But have you ever stopped to actually consider the impact of the space around us, our homes?
Mm.
It's easy to overlook, I think, but your home environment has this surprisingly powerful effect on your physical health, your mental state, just your overall sense of well-being.
That's a really crucial point. It really is kind of the bedrock of our daily lives, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we're going to dig into in this deep dive, how to create a truly healthy home environment.
Okay.
We've been looking at information from Lifelines by Supremedic, specifically episode 46, and also the materials from Dr. Surtaran Vishnoy's Your Health Deserves a Lifeline series.
Right. So our mission today is to take all that really valuable info and pull out the most practical, actionable steps, things you can actually do right now to sort of transform your house into a space that actively supports your health and wellness. We're planning to cover, well, everything from the power of cleanliness, which sounds basic but isn't too natural light, creating relaxing spaces, and even sleep health.
Yeah, all key areas. So maybe let's kick things off by really digging into why. Why does our home environment carry so much weight when it comes to our health?
Okay, let's unpack that because it definitely goes way beyond just, feeling comfortable.
Sure.
Dr. Vishnoy's work really brings out the tangible health benefits. Think about it physically. A healthier home means fewer things irritating our bodies, right?
Like allergens, bacteria.
Exactly. Allergens, bacteria, toxins. Reducing those can directly help our breathing, our immune system function.
Precisely. When we cut down on those sort of constant environmental stressors inside our own homes, our bodies aren't always on defense mode. They can focus on other things.
And it's not just physical, is it?
No, not at all. A home that's, say, clutter-free and feels peaceful, that has a profound effect on our mental well-being. It can genuinely lower stress, foster calm. There's a very real link between the order around us and the clarity in our minds.
It's so true. And something I found really interesting in the sources was the link to energy levels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a well-organized space, especially one filled with natural light, can actually boost your energy, your motivation too. It's almost like the environment itself is feeding you energy.
That makes sense. So tying it all together, a healthy home is like a central pillar for overall well-being.
Yeah.
It's our sanctuary, the place we recharge physically and mentally.
Right, which then lets us, thrive elsewhere.
Exactly.
Okay, so we get the why. Let's get practical. Let's talk how. The first big tip that really jumped out is cleanliness. And it's not just about tidying up, is it?
No, it's more nuanced. What's interesting is the focus on minimizing the impact of things we might not think about, much like everyday dust, dirt we track in, even residues from cleaning products.
Right. So, specific advice. Regular dusting and vacuuming. Crucial. Especially bedrooms, main living areas. Those are hot spots for allergens.
Asthma triggers, yeah.
You'd be surprised, how many dust mites can build up in mattresses, carpets. It all adds up for respiratory issues.
And it's not just how often we clean, but also what we use. The sources really push for non-toxic, eco-friendly cleaning supplies.
Safer than the harsh chemicals.
Much safer. Those harsh chemicals can actually worsen indoor air pollution. Some regular cleaners have VOCs, volatile organic compounds.
Ah,
And those can have negative health effects if you're exposed long term.
that's a great point. And this next one, I think a lot of us could do better here. Washing bedding and linens frequently.
Sheets, pillowcases.
Towels, too. They can become breeding grounds for bacteria, dust mites, all sorts of allergens. Super important if anyone in the house has allergies or, breathing sensitivities.
And don't forget the high-touch spots.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Doorknobs, light switches, remote controls. Think about how often those get touched. They're like germ highways. A quick wipe down regularly can really help stop common bugs from spreading.
Okay, so the main takeaway here is be conscious about cleaning habits. Choose products wisely, and you directly reduce exposure to allergens, maybe harmful chemicals, which just means better health overall.
Right. And building on that idea of a healthy indoor space, our second tip zeroes in on something we often don't notice, but it's huge. Improving indoor air quality.
Absolutely. I mean, think about it. We're breathing this air constantly inside our homes.
Sometimes all day, sometimes all night.
And poor air quality can contribute to so many things. Breathing problems, feeling tired all the time, headaches that just won't quit, even mood swings.
Yeah, it's surprisingly impactful. The sources give several practical ways to tackle this. First up, Ventilation, just, opening windows regularly.
Let the fresh air in, stale air out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially good after cooking, cleaning, or using any products that might release fumes or chemicals.
Makes sense. And for, like, an extra boost.
Air purifiers, particularly ones with HEPA filters.
HEPA. That's high-efficiency particulate air.
That's the one. They're designed to trap tiny particles, dust, pollen, smoke, pet dander. Really valuable if you have asthma or allergies.
Okay.
And a nice touch the sources mention is bringing in certain houseplants.
Well, like which ones?
Things like spider plants, aloe vera, peace lilies. They're known natural air purifiers.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, as Dr. Vishnoi notes, they look nice, bring a bit of nature inside. Calming effect, too.
Double benefit. And, well, this might seem obvious, but it's critical. No smoking indoors.
Absolutely non-negotiable. It creates such harmful, lingering pollution.
Yeah.
Affects everyone.
So focusing on the air we breathe at home, it helps our lungs, obviously, but also our mental state, better air, better mood, potentially.
It all connects.
Okay, next tip. Let there be light. Natural light, specifically. This was another really fascinating angle in the materials.
Yeah, what's cool here is the direct link between natural light exposure and just feeling good. It's not just about seeing better.
It's physiological.
And psychological, yeah.
Yeah.
Natural light helps boost serotonin, the happy chemical.
Right.
And it's vital for regulating our circadian rhythm, that internal clock controlling sleep and wake cycles.
Okay, so how do we get more of it? Actionable steps.
Simplest one first. Open blinds and curtains fully.
Let the sun shine in.
Exactly. And if you've got heavy, dark drapes, maybe think about swapping them for lighter, airier ones. Let some soft light filter through even when they're closed.
Good idea. What else?
Mirrors. Placing them strategically, like opposite a window, can bounce light deeper into darker corners of a room.
Clever trick.
And think about colors, too. Light colors on walls, furniture. They reflect light better. Makes the whole space feel brighter, more open.
Okay.
And finally, I like this idea they called cozy sunspots.
Cozy sunspots.
Yeah, just arranging chairs or sofas near windows.
Hey.
Encourages you to sit there, soak up the light naturally, creates a more uplifting, energizing vibe.
I love that. So maximizing natural light isn't just aesthetics. It's actively boosting mood, energy, enhancing the whole feel of your home.
Definitely. Now, our fourth tip shifts focus a bit. It's about creating dedicated spaces for relaxation within the home.
Ah, stress reduction.
Exactly. Recognizing that a truly healthy home needs to help us unwind, de-stress.
Makes sense. It can't just be clean and bright. It needs to feel calming, too. And the materials say being intentional about this helps.
Yeah, designating specific areas for relaxation can make a real difference.
So what does that look like?
Well, a key thing is keeping those areas, maybe your bedroom, maybe a corner of the living room, as clutter-free as possible. Physical clutter often translates to mental clutter, harder to relax.
Then what?
Add calming sensory stuff. Soft colors, cozy blankets, throws, maybe gentle candles with soothing scents. Lavender, eucalyptus, that kind of thing.
Setting the mood?
Crafting an environment that signals time to wind down.
The reading nook idea was nice, too.
Yeah, a comfy chair, good soft light, a throw. Just an intentional space for quiet, relaxing activities.
And the tough one, limiting electronics in these zones, especially the bedroom.
Crucial. Consciously putting away TVs, phones, devices, especially before bed, helps you disconnect from that constant screen stimulation, promotes better sleep.
Okay. So, by creating these intentional relaxation spots, we make it easier to switch off, unwind, and ultimately cut down stress right there at home.
Well put. And that leads us perfectly into our final tip, prioritizing sleep health through our home environment.
Because as the source is stress, good sleep is just fundamental.
Absolutely. Foundation of good health. Our bedrooms especially need to be designed for restful sleep.
Starting with the basics.
Yep. Mattress and pillows. Getting the right support, proper alignment for your body and neck makes a huge difference.
And the room itself.
Critically important. Keep it cool. The recommendation is usually around 60 to 67 Fahrenheit.
Wow, quite cool.
Yeah. And dark as possible. Blackout curtains can be a great investment here.
Light really messes with sleep, doesn't it?
It does. And as we mentioned with relaxation, limiting screen time for at least an hour before bed is key for sleep too.
That blue light issue.
Interferes with melatonin production, the sleep hormone.
Right. Anything else for the bedroom?
A consistent bedtime routine helps signal to your body it's time to wind down.
Like reading a real book.
Or gentle stretching, listening to calming music. Whatever works for you to signal rest time.
So when we actively create a sleep-friendly environment, we're basically giving our bodies the best chance to recharge, repair,
Hmm.
maintain health.
Which, as you said, affects everything else in life.
Okay, so as we wrap this up, the big picture message seems pretty clear. Small, intentional changes at home
Uh-huh.
can lead to really significant improvements in health and well-being.
Absolutely. Our homes should be our sanctuaries, right?
Wow.
And by using these practical insights from Dr. Vishnoi, the Lifeline series, we can actually transform them into spaces that genuinely support us, physically and mentally.
It really does shift your perspectives, thinking of your home not just as, four walls and a roof, but as a fundamental part of a healthy lifestyle. So the thought to leave you with is, what kind of personalized haven can you create? How can you tailor your space to truly nurture your well-being?
Yeah.
That's something interesting to think about.